Robin Rivnetz. We're going to take a look next in Lync on how to begin doing some more advanced communication. So inside Lync, once you start using it, you've maybe been using the instant messaging feature, the video call feature, but maybe you need to actually communicate with more than one person at a time, or you might be working on a project together. So there might be some more advanced functions that you need to be able to have access to. So let's take a look how you would do that. So for instance, let's say I'm going to maybe be working on a project with Mandy. So I'm going to go ahead and start a conversation with Mandy, and I'll just say, hey, are you available? And then Mandy can respond, and maybe Jeff is also working on this project with us as well. So I need to add Jeff to the conversation as well. So what I'm going to do is down here on my little icons menu, I'm going to choose the icon that has the little people, and I'm going to choose to invite more people. And I'm going to go ahead and choose to go ahead and invite Jeff Peterson. So when I do a search for Jeff, I see Jeff Peterson right here, and I'm going to go ahead and add him to our conversation. So now I can see that I'm in the conversation along with Mandy and Jeff, and maybe the three of us are actually beginning to work on a project. So I can say, hey guys, ready to work? And let's see if they're ready to work on the conversation. And now I can see Jeff is typing, and then he's telling good morning, and then Mandy could also respond as well. So now all three of us are having this instant communication back and forth. There is no limit to the number of people you can have working together like this. So, you know, you can have 3 participants, you can have 10, 20, however many is actually working on the group. And it looks like everybody is ready. So let's say we're instant messaging back and forth, and I might have a need to actually let's share something with them. So there are some sharing options in Lync available. So on the bottom down here, I have a little icon that looks like a monitor. And then I have some options of what I can actually present. I could actually present my desktop and so they could see what was on my computer. I could present a program. So let's say, for instance, I want to show them a ActiveInspire flip chart. I could actually present that flip chart here. I could present a PowerPoint with them, or I could share a whiteboard, which we could all collaborate on, or I could actually create a poll, and then we could all respond to that poll if I needed to get some kind of voting going on. So let's take a look at sharing a whiteboard. So when I just select whiteboard, what's going to happen is my room is now going to get loaded, and I see on the left-hand side the participants, and our chat dialogue is going on here. I'm going to say, let's use this whiteboard to work, right? And now we can begin using this whiteboard. So on the right hand side, I've got texting tools, I've got drawing tools, highlighters. I can even add pictures and drop right here onto the screen. So I'm just gonna say, hey guys, and you can see that someone else is also drawing on here right now. So we can type here, we can draw. I can go ahead and grab a pen as well. I might grab this little purple ink, and maybe I just use a little smiley face. Anyway, we can begin to collaborate on this board. Maybe we're actually gonna solve a math problem, right? So I'm obviously using my mouse. If I actually had a stylus, it would work much better. And we could begin solving problems together, working, typing. Like I said, you can even come here and you could add a picture as well if you wanted to. And the picture would actually show up on this whiteboard. So this becomes a shareable working space that all 3 of us or 10 of us, however many are on the call, can actually begin to work on. So that's how I would share a whiteboard. Now notice how I talked about other options as well. So let's say, for example, I wanted to share my desktop. When I select to share my desktop, it's going to immediately prompt me and say, hey, people are about to see everything on your screen. I'm going to say, okay. That means they can see anything on my computer. So if I minimize Lync right now, and you can see this is what they are seeing right now. But if I minimize Lync, they're actually seeing my computer. So I could open up a web browser. Now they're going to actually see my web browser. I could go to the Lamar Consolidated page and say, all right guys, this is where I need you to be. I need you to go to the employee section, and I want you to log into your Office 365 account. And they're actually able to follow along with my directions and see what's actually on my screen. And the whole time it tells me that I am presenting up here. At any point in time, I don't want them to see my screen again. I would click Stop Presenting. I also can give someone control of my screen. So if I give control and I drop down this little drop down bar, I can see I can give Mandy control of my computer or Jeff. Now what that means is if I give Jeff control of my computer, he would remotely be able to access my computer, meaning that my mouse would actually stop working for me, but rather he would use his own mouse and be able to drive around my computer. This is great when you're you need some extra help on something. Maybe you contact your CITS and you can actually give them access to your screen, and they could actually remotely drive your computer and show you step by step what you need to do on your computer. So that's what that presenting thing is. And I'm going to go ahead and say stop presenting. And now I'm no longer presenting in this room. Notice that my area inside my Lync call is now gone. So again, I could share my entire desktop. That way they can see anything on my computer. Or I can choose and say, you know what, I just want to show them this flip chart. And then I could choose a program, and it will actually show which programs I have open on my machine and ask me which one of those I want to present. So my email is open, so I could present my email if I wanted to. But you choose what program that you have running on your computer. So that's how you would use Lync with other more advanced features and communication tools. If you have any questions on how some of these tools may work, please contact your CITS. Hope these videos are beginning to make a little sense to you and you're able to use Lync in a more productive way for your jobs. Check us out on the iCafe for other training videos.